Hey Gatekeepers, this month we are rolling out 9 upgrades that /admin lock down data and surface instant insight. Let's dive in, because first up, we have Lumen Intake via email. Send a contract to a dedicated email address, and Gatekeeper builds the workflow card, routes approvals, and logs everything. But more importantly, is the magic that happens via Lumen Intake. As soon as the workflow card is created, Lumen Intake starts processing the contract, extracting and creating all of that structured contract data, the dates, obligation summaries, everything you possibly need for this contract to review it is instantly at work. Procurement captures every request, legal identifies issues sooner, finance records spending on day one, and executives, your C-suite, get to see third-party deals accelerating with a risk-first culture behind them. Once Lumen Intake has extracted all of that incredible data, it then moves over to our Lumen Agent Review, where we have a contract reviewer who is dedicated to reviewing your contracts, and depending on the compliance of this contract with your internal contract playbook, we'll send it either to the standard contract review phase, which means effectively this contract is good to go. You probably want to glance over it and then push it to eSign, your digital signature, or the agent will show that it isn't quite right, it's non-compliant, and you're going to need to review this with way more diligence, probably redline it, use something like Legal One that we integrate with, and do it that way. And with this contract, it's gone into the non-standard contract area. And you can see why here. The primary concern is the limitation of liability isn't quite right. And it even gives us some tips to go renegotiate the contract with the supplier. And right now we're starting our e-negotiate process, so we can send new contract drafts. We can go into Microsoft Word, use Legal One to redline the contract. It is incredible. Next, we have SCIM. Connect Gatekeeper to Azure Entra once, and use it adds, moves, leaves, update automatically. So there's no tickets, no lag, no access issues whatsoever. And it just makes the world tick over within your organization for user provisioning within the platform. We have a detailed knowledge base article about how to get this set up and then how to set this up in Azure that you should definitely check out. And this is available to all of our enterprise customers today. We know more of you need tighter governance around your data, and sensitive data gives you the control that lets you label any one of these contract or vendor data groups as sensitive. All you need to do is click into the custom data group, select edit for a pre-existing data group, or if you're creating a new one, you'll be presented with this page, and mark it as sensitive and hit save. This means Gatekeeper now masks it everywhere, which is great for privileged clauses, payment details, or just contract details that you don't think everyone in your business needs access to. So for someone like me who has sensitive data user rights, and you can see that here, if I just go into my user here, click on edit and come down to here, if I tick this, I now have access to any sensitive data type in Gatekeeper, and anyone who doesn't have that quite simply doesn't. So it gives you a really effective way to control access to these kinds of data sets. We actually have 6 more updates that I just want to run you through now very quickly. If we go over to vendors, we go to Acme Corporation, you'll now see that we have additional third-party ownership on every single third-party record. And in this instance, I'm using Gatekeeper for my vendors as my third party, and I can have various different points of contact internally assigned to various different roles. The same for the vendor. This is going to make crystal clear accountability across all of your vendor, supplier, partner, customer, third-party relationships. It's incredible. We also have a guided bulk deletion wizard for a range of different data points, so you never delete any data that you absolutely need by mistake. Our eSigns had a bit of a glow up in the workflow card. We have smarter data-driven workflows now, so you can automate more than ever before when it comes to dates regarding your third parties. We have tighter vendor portal file control so that all of your vendor users can collaborate more with the documents they need to upload. And lastly, you can now assign more than one third-party user, say someone who represents multiple different vendors, to all of those different entities within Gatekeeper. 9 upgrades, 3 big wins, less friction, built-in governance, and actionable insight. So every team moves faster, safer, and smarter. I hope you enjoy using this. Click the links below for the full release notes or to book a demo. See you soon.